Hi, PM Minister Zakir Hussain from the Straits Times. I think we heard Minister Ong describe the urgency of the task of the 4G team deciding on the leader. Can Singaporeans expect, say, a rough timeline as well as a bit more detail on the process for selecting the next 4G leader? And does PM and ministers expect this to be done, say, well ahead of the next GE or in good time?
Well, as I said in my main statement just now, this is a matter which is on top of their minds. The immediate priority is to deal with the health and economic crisis, but we know that succession is a very, very important and urgent issue. As Yi Kang explained just now, choosing a leader isn't just ranking the people and saying who's going to be the best choice. It's also really about team building and developing the team and developing the relationships amongst the team members so that over time, from that balance and that chemistry, you are able to identify who amongst the people can most maximize the performance of the team and make all the pieces fit together and add up to more than the sum of its parts. This is a process which takes more than a few months, but I think that it should not take more than a couple of years. And I hope that very much it will have a clear outcome before the next general election. And that would be a reasonable time frame to work towards. In fact, that time frame is also the reason why we have decided to come out with this question, with this issue now, rather than wait until a new leader is identified, because the neatest thing to do would be one person steps aside and then, well, another person immediately steps into place and it's seamless. And if it was something which you could do within a few days or weeks or even a couple of months, I think it's something which we would have seriously considered. In that case, let's finish the process, line up everything neatly and then go out with one announcement. But if we are talking about a process which is likely to take a few years, then once the first development has taken place, that you know that the minister is stepping aside, I think that is important material information which it is our responsibility to tell our stakeholders. They have to know, the ministers have to know, the public has to know. And amongst the ministers, amongst the team, knowing this, you will have to reshape and reconfigure the relationships and the responsibilities in order that a new balance will be struck and a new person can emerge and not be frozen into an old position which is no longer reflective of what is actually going to happen. And the public also has to know what the real status is in order to know what progress is being made and where they stand. Because otherwise, if you just continue on the basis of the previous information, when something material has happened, if we were a listed company, we would have clear obligations to make this public within a quite quick time, which is what we have done.